Hello again, all you American girls and American boys out there. Just gonna showcase my Cecile and Marie-Grace. Got them together finally. I did want to just show you that, okay, I did find, whoops, as I knock one over, I did find the necklace that was behind her, caught in her lock, so that's her necklace. But I did get Marie-Grace, I did change out the necklace, so it's on our doll that I'm keeping, and I got her hat back out. I did find out one thing. It's actually a good thing I got more than one Marie Grace, cause come to find out she was wearing the wrong underwear. She had Cecile's underwear on, and I didn't actually have Marie Grace's underwear. So one of the Marie Graces I'll be selling will be wearing Cecile's underwear. Anywho, but yeah, so I have these together finally. But the one reason I was doing this video was that, okay, so when I did the unboxing video for the Marie Grace I'm selling and finally getting Cecile, well, I had found the Meet Marie Grace book that was in with her box, but there was all this paper, tissue paper, whatever, in the big box. So I was like, okay, I assumed that the box set of books was still in there. I was like, well, I wasn't going to do that on the video, whatever. But then after I took all the paper out and folded it up and like got down to the empty box, I'm like, there's no books in here. So I had to message the seller. She checked out where all her doll stuff is that she's selling, and sure enough, she forgot to put it in the box. So here, it just came the other day. Here is the Cecile and Marie Grace box set. If you've never seen one of these box sets of the 6-book sets, they come in this little hard box, and they have a little ribbon that ties around to a bow to hold the books in. Carries all 6 of the books. So we'll just go right here, we'll untie the bow. And then the fun thing is that once you untie this, that the back of this actually opens up. So it's actually missing it, but it does still have the game. There's a game you can play on the back of this. But over here, there would have been a little pouch where you could have put the game pieces, so I am missing that. So I don't have that part, unfortunately. But we do have the rest of the box set of books, so we'll just take all of them right out. And they have these little notches here too, where you can grab a hold of the books, so that's kind of nice. And then that's the empty inside of that. So I just thought, as I'm going to go through this real quick, I'll show you the 6 books, but I'll just read the backs of what the story is going to be about. So this is a unique set because there are 2 Meet books to this collection, Meet Marie Grace and then Meet Cecile. And what they did was, instead of having 6 books for one character, they intertwined the 2 characters, so it goes back and forth with numbers 1, 3, and 5 are for Marie Grace, and numbers 2, 4, and 6 are for Cecile. And so recently my mom just actually reread the whole collection of historical books. So when she read these ones, she said that Marie Grace and Cecile's Meet books were pretty much almost identical, except it was telling it from each of the girls' perspectives. So I think it's kind of on the line of how the new Nikki and Isabel twins are on going back and forth on similar things that happen to them. Anyway, so this is Meet Marie Grace. And in the bottom corner it says that the story continues, and see back cover. It's going to tell you about all of the covers and how they've intertwined it. Get the whole story. Marie Grace and Cecile's books take turns describing the year that changes both of their lives. Read all 6. In Meet Marie Grace Gardner has just arrived in New Orleans, and she hopes she never has to move again. The lively city isn't like any other place Marie Grace has lived. When she meets Mademoiselle, not sure how to pronounce this, but I think it's Oceane. And there's a lot of French in here, so I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Forgive me if I butchered it. A talented opera singer. She meets Mademoiselle, a talented opera singer. Marie Grace longs to take voice lessons. She loves to sing, and she would like to get to know Cecile Ray, the confident girl who is Mademoiselle's student. But Marie Grace is shy, and starting school reminds her how hard it is to make friends and fit in. Can an unexpected adventure help her feel as if she belongs in New Orleans? So that's for Meet Marie Grace. Then we have Meet Cecile, and then these both have the cover photos or their meet outfits. Anyway, and so, and as it says again, it shows like on Marie-Grace's, it shows Cecile in the bottom corner. On Cecile's, it shows Marie-Grace in the bottom corner, and it reminds you to get the whole story and see the back. So again, it's going to show you about the back. So for in Meet Cecile, Cecile Ray can't wait for Mardi Gras, New Orleans' dazzling season of parties and costume balls, for the grandest event of all, the Children's Ball. Cecile is determined to come up with a fantastic costume like no one else's. Everyone will notice her, and after Mardi Gras, Cecile's beloved brother Armand will finally come home after 2 long years in faraway France. But Mardi Gras season turns out to be even more exciting than Cecile expected when she meets a new girl named Marie-Grace Gardner. Together they form an unlikely friendship and share a daring adventure. And it's interesting, back in this time period, the whites and the blacks didn't have the parties, I guess, together, if I remember correctly from what Mom told me. And so Marie-Grace's party would have just been white people. Cecile's party would have just been black people. But they kind of wanted to know what it was like to be in the other party. So they traded costumes. And their costumes, I guess, were almost identical, but they traded costumes. And they Cecile went to the white party and Marie-Grace goes to the black party. So that's a little teaser I'll throw in there. I haven't actually read the books yet. I did actually read a sneak peek of this one. I just wanted to read you a little bit of the first part because I thought this was hilarious. What Cecile starts out with. So Cecile Ray breathed in the spicy scent of the almost bare Christmas tree. She looked closely at the delicate ball of blue glass in her hand. She turned the ornament slowly in the morning sunlight and imagined that the parlor and everything in it were floating in a pale blue sky. "Maman," she asked, "why do we spend so much time hanging pretty things on the tree if we only have to take them off again?" I was like, wow, she has a lot of common sense. I mean, that's like totally sometimes what I think too, but I mean, it's too pretty in the end. I mean, it does take forever to put it all on and then take it all off, but still. Anyway, so that was book 2. So book 3 goes back to Marie-Grace, and it's entitled Marie-Grace and the Orphans. One thing I did know in the historical collection, I think it was started with Kaya, then with Julie, Rebecca, and then Marie-Grace and Cecile, is that it broke the mold for the traditional, I got cat hair in my mouth. Anyway, the traditional, basic meet, school story, Christmas, birthday story, change, saves the day, and then changes for. And they had different titles. So this one was called Marie-Grace and the Orphans. And this is where this blue outfit comes in. So this story, Marie-Grace can't believe what she finds on her doorstep one rainy night. A baby. More than anything, Marie-Grace hopes her father will let the little boy stay with them. But when a slave catcher comes looking for him, Marie-Grace realizes the baby is in terrible danger. Together, she and her friend Cecile come up with a way to keep the child safe. Just when Marie-Grace thinks their plan will work, rumors of a deadly fever begin to swirl through New Orleans. Soon Marie-Grace wonders if anyone will be safe. Anyway, yeah, so that's that one. And then book number 4, back to Cecile, is Troubles for Cecile. And this, I believe, I don't know if they actually made an outfit for this one for the doll. That's what I'm trying to spit out over here. There was one picture I did notice. Yeah, see, I think this picture in the book is what Cecile actually has as her summer outfit. Anyway, so back to the book. For this one, Cecile's summer is off to a glowing start. She loves spending time with her older brother, Armand, who is finally home from France, and she and her friend Marie-Grace enjoy helping at a nearby orphanage, playing with the children. But a shadow falls over the bright summer when Cecile hears that a terrible sickness, yellow fever, is spreading in New Orleans. When yellow fever strikes in her own home, Cecile is more afraid than she has ever been before. Can she find the strength to help when her family needs her most? So that's that story. So yeah, I don't think this outfit actually had an outfit. And the last two or what I technically, they didn't actually officially have a Christmas outfit, but I'm classifying these two as Christmas. So for Marie-Grace, this one was called her party outfit. I don't know why they didn't do the bonnet for the outfit, because that would have been really cool. Instead they basically did, I'm trying to point to the screen. They basically did the purple bow in her hair, and I'm pointing to the back of the book. They did the purple bow in her hair instead of having this really cool bonnet kind of thing. I think that would have been really cool if they'd done it that way. But anyway, they didn't. Because it kind of makes her look like a Christmas carol, or actually. Anyway, so this is her party outfit. I do have this outfit in its entirety. But Marie-Grace makes a difference. So the last book for her. Marie-Grace is worried. Yellow fever is raging through New Orleans. The orphanage where she and Cecile have been volunteering is becoming crowded with children who have lost their parents to the dreadful disease, and now someone Marie-Grace cares about is terribly ill. When there's a chance to help, Marie-Grace wants to take it. She knows she can make a difference, but will this horrible fever cause Marie-Grace to lose the home and family she loves? So that's that one. And then this one is the one for Cecile. So this is called her special dress. So I'm classifying this as a Christmas outfit also. I have the dress, but I do not have the necklace, and I think it's, oh no, hair ribbons. Necklace and hair ribbons. The green hair ribbons and the pearl necklace. I do not have either of them yet. So hopefully I'll find the rest of it before Christmas. But I do have Marie-Grace's. So and this book is called Cecile's Gift. And in this book, and the last book of the set, Cecile and her friend Marie-Grace volunteer in an orphanage every week, and Cecile becomes especially close to one little girl named, I'm going to probably butcher it again, but the little girl's named Perrine? Not sure if that's right. Perrine? I'm not sure. It's French anyway. Sorry if I butchered it. But there are so many children who have lost their families to yellow fever, and Cecile wishes she could do more to help them. When she hears that a huge benefit will be held to raise money for all the orphanages in New Orleans, she is determined to take part. But what can Cecile give to the orphans to lift their sad hearts and let them know she cares? Alright, so that was basically my little teaser for the book collection. So if you want, you need to go get a set of the Marie-Grace and Cecile books. So yeah, this is, I guess I don't know if I showed you the full. So this is what one side looks like. This is what the short side looks like. This is what the other side looks like. Basically that same sort of print on the top. Then obviously the barcode and such on the bottom. But yeah, and I don't think these outfits, I don't think they had these out. I don't think they made these outfits for the dolls either. These were out very short time too, so that might have had something to do with it. But anyway, so yeah, that's the 6-book set. So you guys know how to like and subscribe, and go. And if you're interested in what these books have to say, you're gonna have to just go get your own, because I am not reading them to you. I might read them to myself at some point, but not on the video. So I just gave you a terrible teaser. Isn't that right, girls? Anyway, see you next time.